kickoff for Minnesota.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway in Foxborough. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Just gotta take it. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, one for the safe boy till there's nothing left. I'm a run to the bread until we all got them back up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready? Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Silver.
He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. They find some open field here. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decided to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready? 20.
Newton to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look at?
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. He's got daylight. 20, 10. Touchdown. Vikings.
Complete to number 19.
Adam Thielen, 84 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Point after.
And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. I mean, he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give. This is Michelle. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. A gain of 9.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings' 43-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Edelman, the intended receiver that time.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Demir Bird, 39 yards. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
Minnesota.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
intercepted.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up second
From the 31, Newton decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
3 yards to go.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Newton looking for Harry. He airs it out deep, and that is incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 3rd down, Michelle. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Newton now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Charles, let's step aside, different topic here for a second. Unfortunately, the NFL lost a legend earlier in this first month of the 2020 season. Hall of Fame running back Gale Sayers passed away at 77, and Sayers, the youngest man ever inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, was just 34 years of age when he got that honor back in 1977.
And a big reason why? He had to retire early. He only played 7 years in the NFL. But what a run before injuries really cut his career short. In fact, he played the equivalent of 4 full seasons out of those 7 that he played because of injuries. But he was first-team All-Pro 5 times, led the league in rushing twice, and still holds the record for kickoff return average this many years after he retired. Commissioner Roger Goodell called him one of the finest men in NFL history, and I can tell you this, partner, one of the most exciting players we'll ever see.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
To Julian Edelman.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Michelle on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the... And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. And he will get into the end zone, so the lead stretches from 9 up to 11.
Patriots 18. Vikings.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. A scramble for it. I think the Patriots may have got it. They did. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Number 26.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
The 43-yard line.
After the run, Newton going to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the